Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Dom, and welcome back to some Call of Duty Cold War. And today is going to be a little different video, as I'm going to be commentating over my own gameplay. As yesterday, something happened that really got me angry, so I wanted to make a video about it. But before I go any further, I want to give a huge, massive thank you to Guns at Dawn. Guns at Dawn is a third-person Wild West shooter where you and one other person do each other to the death out of 3 rounds. Whoever wins the most rounds wins. And the game, honestly, as simple as it sounds, is really cool. The graphics are insane and the attention to detail is also out of this world. There's cover mechanics, rolling, dodging. The aim is complex, where you can either just shoot as fast as you can, but then you have to hope and cross your fingers that those shots hit, or you can wait and aim it out for your shot to get more accurate and hit pinpoint critical spots like the chest, the legs, arms, and especially the head. The game is currently brand new, only been out for 4 days at the time of recording this, and even though that's the case, the game came out with a bunch of content, like I think 9 revolvers which are historically accurate, like the Navy, the Peacemaker, Schofield, the Patterson, and many more to come, which I will not surprise as this game has already gotten an update. It's been out for 4 days. There's also 12 characters to choose from, which all of them having different, well, obviously looks and different stats than each other. And also there's a battle pass right now, which unlike other battle passes, you don't need to be good. Honestly, all it does is to get progress done faster, but that's all it does. And well, I didn't buy the battle pass obviously, and I'm doing as fine as ever with an 80% win percentage. Also, the game just came out with a new game mode called No Ammo, where you scavenge for ammo, trying to desperately kill the other person. Also, the game has a ranking system, which, I know you rank enthusiasts will love this. Everyone starts with 1800 points, and then there is no casual game mode. But do not worry, this game isn't locked at competitive. People still play this game casually. But as you start, there's no skill-based matchmaking. You will only be put up with 100 people in your rank. And then you have to earn a certain amount of rank to be promoted. And then you get paired up with another 100 people, and on and on. Currently I am 5th out of 100 people, as I've actually played this game a really decent amount of time, as I love it. And also, unlike other mobile games, the in-game purchases are actually fair. You don't need to buy them. I think the battle pass is currently going for £5 without a discount, compared to maybe other games where it's 15 to 10 pounds. It's insane. And as usual, there will be a download link which will help the channel in the description. But as the game is so brand new, only 4 days out, it would be unfair to get a special bonus by clicking the link, unlike Raid Shadow Legends or other games. So you will not get any extra bonuses from clicking the link in the description, but it will support the channel greatly by downloading the game through the description link. But honestly, with no script or telling me what to do, the game is addicting and fun and basic to get a hang of. So if you're interested, please click the link in the description. But back to the video. So yesterday I encountered, like I said, something that made me real angry. But first, before I get to the main part of the video, I need to get people caught up on some phrases which I'll be using in this video. Currently, there's nothing important happens in the first round apart from one thing. I do have terrible ping. I have no idea why. Like you can see, there's massive delay. I am watching this as I'm commentating, so yeah, there's massive delay, and it just seems like a normal snipers only, like mosh pit game which they have added back. It was a long day. I did a bunch of Barrett's, what's it called? A bunch of Barrett camos done and leveling up and stuff. So I just wanted to relax and just snipe some bit. So here you can see there's a bunch of people with League Play / DLC skins everywhere. And remember this phrase what I'm about to say. DLC Sweat. DLC Sweat made more sense back when DLC had maps and modes in them, and less now when it's all free and comes in different seasons and stuff. Back then, when there were modes and maps as DLC, all the sweats would obviously buy that first thing first hand. So then if you ever returned to that Call of Duty or even had the DLC maps, you would probably most of the time be part of sweats. And most of the regular players, normal casual players would have no DLC. So that's where the phrase come from, if you understand what I mean. That Call of Duty sweats would instantly buy DLC, so if you had DLC you would most likely be put with said sweats. But now this phrase has really dumbed down as all the modes and maps are now free. But as you can tell, there's a bunch of, well, DLC sweats in this lobby. There's a bunch, I think 4 to 5 League Play skins at once. And obviously Call of Duty DLC sweats were scary at the time because they're sweats, but with an extra addition to them, DLC sweats. I nearly clipped here, but I completely whiffed my shot. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be thinking this correctly, so cut me some slack if I'm getting this wrong. But here I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm just probably put in a skill-based matchmake game. Like I'm doing decent, I'm not doing good, I'm not doing bad. I haven't realized yet, but I do realize, you can tell in the kill feed, most of the League Play skins are using Peloton, so keep that in mind. The quick, weak sniper rifle, most of the DLC sweats are using. And I think most of my team as well. I like using the LW3 because it's more slower, and just I like the feel of it more than the Peloton. I know more people do as well. So just keep that in mind. So here, again, the first half doesn't really matter. I'll get onto the second part. I'll talk more in the second half. Because here, I'm just sniping regularly. I completely miss my shots here. Go on a 5 kill streak and I die. And again, DLC sweats is a big thing. Well, at least was a big thing. Not anymore. But here again, just sniping. Normally, I'm like, they're winning by quite a big margin. I believe 30 points, 25 points, something like that. Not doing too bad, not doing good at the same time. But something I do realize at this point, around this point, is that they're hard scoping to hell. As you saw in that little kill cam there behind our switching classes, they were hard scoping the Peloton, which got me really angry. Because when you're at the point where you're buying league skins, that obviously means that you've run out of ideas or something like that. I don't know what I was thinking at the time. But so here I switch over to the Peloton, which I'm using the Hangman reticle with, which honestly really good reticle. I wish I used it way more earlier on. But here again, I constantly die to only the DLC sweats, which I will be calling them, or League Play players, I don't know. But all the league skins, like here I watched the kill cam and it's just hard scoping, doesn't even zoom out after the person shoots. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna just switch back to the LW3, because I thought they're using the Peloton a lot, but then they're not. I changed my mind. And then again, one thing I look out for, how long the scope glistens for. That means if it glistens for a long time and they're moving slowly, that means they're aiming in and probably hard scoping. Here the recording just jumped for some reason. I go on a pretty actually decent streak here. Sadly I missed a shot there. I still haven't died, so I haven't switched to the LW3 like I selected earlier. But again, the first half quite boring, has nothing to do with the video. Second half is where we'll get onto it. So here I'm actually getting pretty decent. My hands are currently sweating. I remember that being very vivid. I was sweating really badly. So there, I think you saw I was doing 25 to 14. Decent, really good, decent. And I think this is a person on my team, yeah. So I was doing decently, but I still felt like something is wrong. There's these DLC sweats here, and most DLC sweats who I see who are sniping are probably snipers just like me, or people who just quick scope constantly and stuff, like, if you get what I'm saying, like just snipers in general. I meant to go to here to check my ping, which has dumbed down, luckily, from 200 milliseconds to like 40 milliseconds, which thankfully, because on the second half here, I said, okay, this is really pissing me off. These constant, as you can tell here, these DLC sweats, the movement just makes me angry as hell. Just one thing was also pissing me off, their constant slide cancellation into a jump, which you'll see me start using here, really made me angry. But the one thing what made me angry, DLC sweats are supposed to be, well, DLC sweats, they're supposed to be good. You shouldn't really buy DLC if you're not gonna like play the game in the long run. As you saw there, I got a four-man streak and they're spawned there. I'm like, and this is the part where I start realizing, wait a minute, these DLC sweats aren't as good as I remember. Because again, I came from Black Ops 2, and that's where DLC sweats, I believe, were most prominent, with all the actual good DLC maps. And I'm here just, well, they're oblivious. Here I die again. I'm like, how am I constantly dying to these guys? They're trash. I can't believe I'm actually losing to them. And again, even though I'm going positive, a decent amount positive, I still feel like I could be doing way better, which made me really angry. Honestly, this video is more of a rant video, if anything, about DLC sweats and just in general exposing them. So here, this is a massive turning point where I was like, okay, I have to make a video about this, about exposing these terrible DLC sweats. Because remember, they're called DLC sweats for a reason. They're supposed to be sweats who buy DLC so they could be put up with other sweats or stuff like that, just to show that they're good. But they're really not. Again, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, completely fair. I don't know, I'm probably just rambling on. But again, here I go off on them again. Constantly try to peek them. Bang, 2. And again, I'm just thinking in my head, Jesus Christ, these guys aren't good. They're using pelotons, they're hard scoping with pelotons. They are DLC sweats. And they're this bad. Like here I get my harp. And the harp really comes in handy, especially in sniper only mosh pit. Because then you can see where they are instantly, where they're turning, so you can predict them. Even though that's what mostly I was doing, just predicting where they're going to be aiming. Which most of them are going to be trying to peek right side. So that's the long path, but here on the left side is more close quarter with my ACOG side. So here again there's a bunch of them and they just stack on me and kill me, and again I'm just getting angrier and angrier, just thinking like, these guys aren't good. Like, look at their movement, right? Their movement, insane. They like the slide cancellation to jump, this, that. It's just, they move like DLC sweats, but they don't kill or do anything like DLC sweats. Like here, if you saw it for a second, I went 49 to 37 or something like that. Now I'm 50 to 38 or something like that. But again, I'm just angry because DLC sweats are supposed to be insanely good. And to see a team of maybe 4, 5 league play skins this terrible made me really angry. So honestly, this video probably is just me rambling about something stupid, I don't know. But again, here I go off with my hub. They probably see that here I saw the hub, they're trying to predict, they're just hard scoping it constantly. I see this guy hard scoping again, just easy picks. Another, and this really made me angry. He's a DLC sweat, a sniper DLC sweat, but then he goes in for the melee instead. Which, oh, I don't know, just all bits and pieces in this video really made me angry. Like, constantly getting shot in the back by these DLC sweats just boiled my blood insanely. And like I did earlier, okay, I just snapped. I was like, screw this, I'm just going in on them. Like, I said that to myself earlier. Okay, bang, bang. Streak number 2. 3. I go here, miss again. Thinking I could be doing way better. Could be hitting clips on clips it against DLC sweats, which again, it just blows my mind that people like this, like DLC sweat went from being one of the most feared thing, like to this day, when people like Merc Music go back to older CODs, they literally uninstall the DLC so they like don't get put up with still DLC sweats, they still play the game. Like, it's insane. And to see now that they're this bad, they stooped this low to literally going in for a melee because they can't be asked to actually try quickscope you. And here, okay, for a second here I thought I got meleeed again, but it might as well have been. It was a barrel poke, so it might as well have been. But here again, bang. Like, I'm just constantly thinking to myself, I'm probably just repeating myself right now 50 times. These guys are not good. I'm just disappointed. Like, how much DLC sweats just went down from, again, being so feared, even popular YouTubers to this day still like are trying to avoid them as much as possible, to turning to this, us coming back from what 30 points to me getting best player and dropping a 50 bomb on them. Like, this shouldn't happen. I'm not a DLC sweat. I literally did not buy the last the Battle Pass 1. I did not buy that. I still don't have most of the skins from the first Battle Pass, so that's what really makes me angry. Like, someone who's not DLC sweat like me is better than the DLC sweats. But I don't know, man, that just really made me angry. But apart from that, sorry for me just rambling on for this video. I really just wanted to release this on just exposing these DLC sweats. So the main message I'm trying to get across: do not be scared of League play skins and DLC skins and like store skins, like the yellow motorbike skin which came with the katanas. Don't be scared of those. They're most of the time trash. They probably just eat your 2 store of a month's credit card. They're terrible. These are not the same DLC sweats we had back then. So this is me just exposing these fake DLC sweats. But apart from that, I think I've rambled on enough for one day. So I'll thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and if you see yourself in this video, I'm disappointed. That's what I'm gonna say. But I'll see you guys very soon.